Who's ready for Sleeping Beauty World? I am. So the Enchanted Dominion. I find it kind of amusing how it took this long for Kingdom Hearts to give us the worlds for Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, and Cinderella, since they were such old classic Disney films. Especially Snow White, considering it was the first full Disney film. Yeah, that's not suspicious. That's gonna keep world order. No one would think that guy's from a different world. No, sir. Like, jeez, can you get any more? Never mind. I wonder if I could make a jump like that. Oh, I hear on burst. Yep, there's one. Now, kind of like how the Heartless got a palette swap in Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, the Birth by Sleep Final Mix gives you on Verse a palette swap. Because the original version there was a lot of blue going on, and they kind of changed that to purple. And this is the Flood. These guys here. Oh yeah, there's Ragnarok, which I got off screen. I didn't activate it fully yet, but it's really overpowered for early game stuff. So yeah, basically what you want to do for that is in the command board. Yeah, there are these bonus panels, which the tutorial explains to you. And all you gotta do is just get the bonus panel in the starting command board in the very, very top left. And as long as you have that by the end of the match, you get Ragnarok. So yeah, it's pretty OP for early on. Yeah, so anyway, the Flood are basically like the shadows of Unversed. And these are big bruisers, I believe they're called. They're kind of like large bodies. Or just bruiser. They're kind of like the large bodies. And then there were the Red Hot Chilies I defeated. Red Hot Chili Pepper. And then the Scrappers, the green guys. Which are basically like the soldiers. Kinda. So yeah, that's the... Yeah, and of course I'm showing off the D-Link here. As you saw, I had a different finishing move. And my command deck is filled with spells. So I think I like that. It kind of gives you an alternative. Like if you want to use spells as Terra, like in an easy way, just activate Aqua's D-Link, and it gives you a Cura, which is pretty nice. There we go. Unverse defeated. Yeah, fuck you. Stupid Unverse can't defeat me. I am too powerful. But yeah, so they're based off like negative emotions. Heartless were, they were like the darkness in people's hearts, sorta, or like when you got your heart taken, the spirit or whatever, remain as the Heartless. Yes, see there. I'm used to using the triangle button to open up chests, so you have to excuse me if I do that too much. Oh yeah, and there's a sticker, which I mentioned as a prerequisite for getting the Blank Points secret ending. So basically, there are stickers in every world. And there's a sticker album in your journal, and you have to like place the stickers in the correct place to get maximum points. And if you get 140 points for all three characters, it helps towards getting the special ending. Oh, that was happening. It's scary. That was just a title card. The Enchanted Dominion. All right. Oh gee, this lady looks trustworthy. Let's go talk to her. Let's go talk to the horned devil woman with green skin.
What's this? Why aren't you asleep?
It's past curfew, Now, this is obviously Maleficent, voiced by Suzanne Blakesley. Some of her other roles were Wanda and Mrs. Turner from the Fairly OddParents. And she also does Cruella de Vil in the 101 Dalmatian sequel that came out in the early 2000s. And in The House of Mouse. Now, the interesting is she also voices the Queen from Snow White and Lady Tremaine in this game. And the funny thing is that in the original Disney films, Maleficent and Lady Tremaine share the voice actress there too, Eleanor Audley. I could have sworn that the Queen also shared that voice actress, but I was wrong. That's Lucille Laverne does the original Queen. And I think she does a pretty good job as Maleficent.
I do remember someone leaving the castle.
Her voice is drips with with evil.
What was he doing there?
Of course, the problem is that I feel like her Lady Tremaine voice and her Wicked Queen voice sound like pretty much the same. Like it's very obvious it's the same voice actress.
There, the entrance is past.
But I mean, she does a good job nonetheless, so I don't mind it really.
Perhaps he did speak about imprisoning the light.
Imprisoning the light? Ah, that Master Xehanort, always wanting to defeat the light, that old rascal.
Princess Aurora.
Yeah, I'm sure you can trust her. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a theme in Terra's story, and one of the reasons why I don't like him is that he's so goddamn trusting, it's annoying. Like, come on. She's got green skin, devil horns, her name's Maleficent. You know, like Malice. You know, come on. Like, for God's sake, her name is even evil. I mean, then again, so is Master Xehanort's. As I mentioned, it's no heart. You know, rearranged with an X added. Yeah, and these bruiser guys are pretty annoying. They attack faster than you would expect. They always catch me off guard. But the good thing is you can attack them from the front, unlike large bodies. That's pretty nice. So that's I consider that an improvement. And these are these guys here are called. 1 second, let me get their names. Thorn bites. Yeah, they're not too bad. Yeah. And of course, I'm pretty sure the thorn bites are weak against fire attacks. And the red hot chili guys, they're weak against blizzards. Of course, I don't really use spells very often unless I'm delinking Aqua, so. And of course, when you're playing as Terra, one of the first things you want to do is level up your D-Link for Ventus. Because that haste is very useful. All the power of Terra's usual attacks with the speed of Ventus. And it's basically you basically attack twice as fast with equal amounts of strength. So it's very useful for early bosses. And there's another sticker. But you can't. You gotta wait till you have like the high jumps to get some of them. You can't get all of them right away. I don't think I'm gonna get all of them on screen. There are plenty of. Like, can you check the wiki to find their locations? I don't know. Like, I feel like that would be very boring to do. And I know I really regretted doing the gold sculpture thing from Ocarina of Time. Like, that was just so much of a pain. I don't think it was worth it at all. So yeah. I like the unversed designs. I think they're kind of cool. And of course, these red hot chili peppers are kind of like the oh, what are they called? You know those little red guys that cast magic, the Heartless, that are named after music. God, I can't remember their name off the top of my head, but they're kind of like them. They're kind of like the unversed version of them. Yeah, I like that with the Scrapper. Like when they come out, they're like shivering, looking around. It's kind of odd. Like some of the idle animations for unversed involve them looking like uncomfortable or like sad, which kind of makes sense. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now I have the haste. Look how fast he attacks. Like bam, they're dead in a second. I love it. Yeah, and as I mentioned before, the alchemy ingredients are there for command melding. Because when you make a command, if you put one of those crystals on there, it will have another effect, like MP haste, for instance, or MP rage. And yeah, as long as that command is attached to your deck, you get that ability. And when you fully upgrade that command, that ability is given to you permanently, whether you have it in your command deck or not. So yeah. I don't like a lot of the default commands that Terra has. Like I swear they don't seem very strong to me. I don't know. It seems like I defeat enemies just by mashing the X button like faster, you know. Especially with this critical impact crap. Look at that. I love that. I do love the combat for this game. I do mention that. I did mention that. I know. Oh yeah, those blue crystals there. Oh, I'm pretty sure the game mentioned that already, but they refilled the D-Link. And another thing is that D-Link will deactivate if you go into another room, which I guess I can understand. Oh, well, that was easy. Man, I wish I had the Keyblade. I never have to carry around a full set of keys again. I could just summon them. There's Princess Aurora. Oh, come on, the blanket's barely even covering her. Yeah, the only reason I even remember her name, aside from the fact that they mentioned it a couple of times a minute or two ago, is that my sister actually named her dog after the princess. She named her Aurora after Sleeping Beauty. So that's like the only reason why I even remember her name.
Imagine with me the most glorious of futures. 7 of the purest hearts, each overflowing with light.
Oh, that sounds pretty nice.
When brought together, they grant the power to rule all worlds.
Yeah, maybe you should take care of this crazy bitch, Terra. Just saying. What do you mean? That sounds almost nefarious.
The Keyblade, is it called?
Yeah, only now is he like, wait a minute, this is bad.
Is the only
Her talking about controlling all worlds was, you know, it was okay. But her like, oh, nice Keyblade. It's like, wait a minute, this isn't good.
child. If you wish to learn more, you must retrieve the heart of Aurora.
No thank you.
And why would I ever want to do that?
It's not a matter of why, but of will.
I guess.
In your heart, there is darkness just waiting to be awakened.
Wakey, wakey. Eggs and bakey.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, man. I really need to take a bath. You can see all the stink lines. Ugh.
But I have power over sleep. And I can awaken what's inside you.
So, you mean you have the power of
Be
awakening.
free to be who you truly are.
You know, Terra, this wouldn't have happened if you just attacked her, just saying.
Remember, the darkness lurks in every heart. Darkness is our foe. Would that we could get rid of it.
Darkness, darkness, darkness. Wah, 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 wah.
Push the darkness down.
I like Master Ericus's Keyblade. It's a nice, simple design, but I like it. It kind of looks like the Kingdom Key that Sora has a little bit. You know how it's just nice and simple. Oh, that ain't good. No, don't do it. Ah, that's annoying. Seizure warning? Aha. Wait, this isn't a heart, it's just a ball of light. What's going on here? Oh no, I set it on fire by accident. It's gone now. Wow, way to go, Terra. 5 minutes in and you already stole somebody's heart. Way to go.
Was and will be true.
Yeah, look, he still trusts his Master Xehanort after this. After, like, he knows that he told this witch about this sort of thing.
You speak as if I pulled some invisible string.
I mean, you kind of did.
No, you couldn't be further from the truth, child. I simply whispered to the darkness you already held inside.
Yeah, yeah. Way to go, Terra. Yeah, again, 10 minutes in, he's already killed somebody. Nah, that's Aurora, sorry.
Yes. Now, you want to know where Xehanort went.
Hell if I know, he just took a taxi and went out of here, I don't know.
I cannot answer. He disappeared into the darkness.
And he's, yeah, he seems to like darkness a lot. I'm pretty sure he's the evil kid.
It is necessary to gather hearts.
Like, why would Terra still trust Xehanort after this?
Collect 6 more hearts.
Like, oh yeah, Xehanort knows that if you steal 7 pure, you know, 7 pure lights, you can rule the worlds or whatever.
I'm a peacekeeper, not a tyrant.
You've done a pretty shitty job of that so far. Oh, hello.
For a peacekeeper, you're off to an exceptionally poor.
I love that. Even she's like, you know, you're actually pretty shitty at this job.
This, the darkness in your heart cannot be held back by force or strength.
I like the... I will prove you wrong, lady.
My work here is done, as is yours.
Yep, and then she like, and then she remains irrelevant for another decade. Yeah, doesn't it take her like another 10 years just to get one other pure heart? Yeah, I'm just saying. Her plans are pretty goddamn slow. Yeah, I gotta protect the castle and all these people that are inside of it. Just look at all those people. that are in danger. I thought you were supposed to form a D-Link with people you like. Yeah, that was, that edit there, I did a little bit of off-screen, grinding. I wanted to level up a few times before fighting the boss. So, I just no one wants to see that. Yeah, here's the Moogle shop. They got some good stuff. They got, they have basically everything you need. Attacks, magic, items, friendship. I wish they could sell me friendship. No, seriously. How come Moogles get to set up shops in other worlds? Isn't that breaking the world order? Yeah, and then there's the sleep spell, which is... I like that. It has the sleep spell in the... because this is where Aurora, pricked her finger and then fell asleep. Yeah, and the attack recipe, how that works is, with command melding, off the bat, if you try it, it won't tell you what you'll get. But if you have a recipe, it will, tell you. Like, if you, that attack recipe will cover a couple of recipes for attacks, like the slide and dash and quick blitz. So, for some recipes, it'll show, okay, if you combine this and this, you'll get this. Yep, and here's the Wheel Master. I mean, I don't like the design. It's just a giant fucking wheel spinner thing. Wheel spindle, whatever it's called. Come on, seriously? How goddamn lazy. Yep, it certainly is. Come on. That'd be like if in Snow White World they made the Unverse a giant poison apple or something. Come on. Yeah, so it does a lot of spinning attacks that will make you unable to get close. And when his wheel's detached, you can attack it as if you were attacking the boss itself. And also it does that, but it's pretty easy to get out of. Yeah, that's one problem with shot lock, is if your enemy moves around too much, it's kind of hard to get it's kind of hard to target them. So, sometimes it can be kind of difficult to get a full shot lock on someone if they're moving around too much. Yeah, I fucked up on that. Yeah, that was him going into his angry mode, so he's gonna start charging around in a second. But if you use that's kind of like the dodge roll from the first game. Except Terra's isn't quite so useful. Aqua, I think, has the best one. It has a lot of invincibility frames. So, yeah, I just destroyed that wheel of his, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's gone now. So yeah, it has a separate health bar from the main body. And yeah, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, and Diamond Dust, that's another, command style. You know how, the critical impact thing I got? Well, if you, Diamond Dust is if you use, a blizzard attack before the bar fills up, then you'll have, blizzardy attacks instead of, pure power attacks. And I'm talking about regular attacks by mashing the X button. And also a different finisher that involves ice.
Why would Master Xehanort imprison the light?
Gee! I fucking wonder. Yeah, imprisoning the light, that sounds like something only a good person would do. Come on, Terra, use your goddamn brain. Again, this is why I do not like Terra, because he's a fucking idiot.
Each completely void of darkness.
Anyone should be suspicious of their master by this point. Maybe he's not as trustworthy as I thought. Yeah, I will search for them, and it will take me 10 years to find another. Yeah, I kind of like the Fairy Stars Keyblade. It's alright looking. Of course, it has worse stats than my starter Keyblade, I'm pretty sure. I think it does. I think it might have better magic, but again, I don't utilize magic very much as Terra, so I'm not gonna. I don't equip any of these first three Keyblades because, in terms of strength, they're all worse than the Keyblade I start out with. Yep, and then there's a snow. Yeah, I don't like how you are forced onto this track between worlds. It kind of annoys me. Yeah, see there, Blizzard related commands, like I said. When the bar fills up, if you use Blizzard attacks, you'll do the Diamond Dust stuff instead. Yeah, and I'll show off all the D-Links at some point. I'll show off every single one during some point in the game. Yeah, see, it decreased strength but better magic. But since I'm not a magic user, especially as Terra, yeah, it's not one I'm gonna utilize ever. But that's it. So next time I'll be going to the Cinderella world, and let's see what kind of horrible stuff Terra does there. I will see you then.